and welcome to the first episode of Rex's Island. In this island, we will be seeing more land, aquatics, carnivores, herbivores, and all that. So let's continue on with the episode. Meanwhile, at a pack of stegosauruses. Now this is the big male stegosaurus, and he has been experienced, and with his little red baby. Now this little baby's name is Redsaur. Now, the mom is actually out searching for food. Now, normally the mom wouldn't be searching out for food, and usually the male would be the one. But that's just not the case, but nobody knows why. Right now, the male is teaching his young how to drink from the water. He takes a sip. And then his son comes over to copy him, to listen. Now, normally, stegosauruses wouldn't be this close to the water, but now the stegosauruses are traveling back to overland. But this video will be based on stegosauruses and no other dinosaur. Now, the male has to teach its baby to clean himself after he gets stuck in the mud. The stegosauruses going out in the water. Now, the problem is though that they have to get through this very large cliff to get to the swampy area. Now, it's going to be very hard to get through this cliff. So what the stegosaurus does is simply gets up and gathers some brush and sticks to make some sort of staircase. But this is dinosaur time, so it will look wobbly. Meanwhile, the stegosaurus has got up, but still the baby is still down there because the baby does not know how to climb it. So the baby starts to go up the ladder that his dad hit from. And the baby actually gets up, which is pretty surprising, even though the baby has never been experienced. But always, the baby probably done this by copying his dad. Now they go out into the wild. Right over here. This is the part of Dinosaur Island where most dinosaurs have been killed. Now why is the reason because a very large carnivore stands here. Now, Stegosaurus does not want to get too far in, but he wants to get just little food for him, so he can satisfy his hunger. Now, so the stegosaur decides not to jump down because that would be a bad idea. It would ruin his legs. So he decides to just slip down right here in this little hole. And finally, the stegosaur gets the happy meal. And the baby copies him. Goes down the little hole to enjoy with his mother. Now these stegosaurs, while they are eating the brush, or whatever you call them, they do not know what curious link behind them. Because right near them is a pesky bug. Or is it? Now the stegosaurs need more water to satisfy their thirst. So they make another ladder by using their food. Try and climb. Now the bull male knows how to climb already, so he's perfectly fine and slides down. But now he is waiting for the baby. Now, there's only one way to do this, and either Stegosaur is going to catch his baby, somehow is confident that he will catch his baby in his little spikes. Well, let's see how that works. So, baby goes up, he's successful climbing, and drops down. And would you look at that? He landed on his mom's spikes. Now they should go in the water. But one thing they do not know with their eye is something lurking in the water is very dangerous. First, the baby comes out. He feels like he doesn't need his father anymore to get a drink. But as soon as he tries to get the drink, he falls underwater. And the predator comes. He drags the baby underwater to drown it. And is successful. And eats the carcass left of the baby. Now, as he hears the sound, Circa drops down in the water. The baby is floating, for it cannot swim, because it does not know how yet. And now, the juvenile comes to save the day, and tries to get his baby back. He reaches in and sticks his tail to the rock. Can't reach him. So far, he's doing pretty good. Caught his baby. And quickly drags him to the surface. The baby, all that's left is his carcass. That's all for Dinosaur Island today.